Okay, guys. Sorry about the lighting. First of all, it is real not great right now, but we've been grinding a bunch. I have this guy, so I got to level 50. I maxed him out, put some good stuff on him, but we did just get the daily rewards, so we can now finally get this one. There we go. We bought the premium pass, which is nice. Hopefully I can get the summer pass for free, but I mean, we'll see. But we do get a dragon from this. The Luffy Cloud and the other thing, the Megumi hat, which is super nice. A bunch of mystery boxes and small boxes and potions and shards and all that stuff, which is obviously super nice. But we get a shiny Roger, which we can only have one per team. Keep that in mind. So we can't make both of these guys good, which is honestly completely fine. But the only reason I did this instead was simply because this one is actually just easier to level up for me. If I had level 50 of the summer pass, the summer pass accessories and everything is a bit better, but it's just not as easy to, you know, level up and everything. So I'm just going to do this. What I'm going to do now is start off by rolling a trait. Now we should have a bunch. Yeah, we have 1500. Let's roll a trait, put the filters on this. Auto roll. Now if we get something good, we get something good, but I think I'm gonna go down to maybe like 700 or so, and then hopefully I get strongest ability, because I actually don't have a single unit with that. So we'll try and get strongest ability, but if I end up having like 750, I'd say, and no strongest ability, I think I'll turn back on like strongest, Viking, and Rising to see if I can get any of those at least, so we don't waste all of our trait shards on this guy and end up with something pretty decent as well. Okay, well, we got strongest. We went down to 779. I also did use all of the crates or the gift boxes I got from the past, so that is pretty unfortunate. We used probably about 1,000, maybe a little bit more there, and didn't really get much, which is, I guess, whatever. We can go to here. There it is. This is what I was looking for. We do have 300 of these, which is actually super nice. So a little 15% damage on that one. Go to area 3. Let's roll traits. Now I actually do want good traits on this guy. We have 800. I wish there was an auto roll for this, so I'm gonna see if I can't get at least B's on everything, and maybe at least an A on damage. I think would be super sick. At least an A would be very nice. I just roll up a B. Now, something I would very much like for them to add is auto trait rolls, because it takes absolute ages, and you sit here and you get nothing for about 5 minutes, and you finally get something and accidentally click on it. Now, for this one, actually, what I can do, I think, is put an auto clicker on. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure if you roll past an S, I don't know if it works for A, but if you roll, it does not work for A. If you roll past an S, it should stop it. I believe that's what it did the other video. I ended up doing this, and I rolled an S, and it stopped me. I almost auto-clicked it. So I should be good here. I'll go down to about 500, and if I don't get an S, we'll just try and go for an A at least. Okay, guys, well, we got a SS, which it also does stop, is a 50%. I actually think I'm going to do that on these ones as well, to maybe try and get at least an S. I think would be sick. I at least definitely want an A. Now I'm just gonna spin for an A on ability damage. Ability damage does matter, but I think honestly attack speed will be definitely a lot better. But at least an A. From a B to an A does look like a very big difference. So I'm gonna try to at least get an A ending off. I'll go down to about maybe 400 or so. I believe there's all the way up to SSS, which is obviously super good. But as long as I get an S, I think I'll be definitely happy with that. Okay, guys, well, I spent a fair bit and only got an A, which honestly is okay. I'm just going to keep it. So S, S, A, and A is obviously very nice still. Now, we do have also other things as well. We did get another Megumi hat. So I at least want A on this. Hey, there we go. We got an A. S is obviously much better, but I don't really feel like spending on that one. I cannot lie. Let's also put the S on that guy. Let's put this, so that one's a B. So what I want to do is find this one. That one's a C anyway, and put this one on this guy. There we go. So he at least has something. That's an E, but we will level that up. We also want to go to accessories because that's what that obviously just was. We want to see. So this one is a B. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So I want to put, actually, no, I want to put this one. This one's an S. I want to put this one on him. Put the A on the other Luffy. And then the B diving mask is better than that. So I'm going to remove that one. Hopefully it's for this guy. It's not. Okay. So I'll just have to remove that one. Boom. 55. Obviously, we are going to try and get more because if we get more secrets, that will obviously be much, much better because we are significantly lacking on the secret front. But like I said, I AFK'd so long and did not get anything better than the 2 secrets I had a month and a half ago. So obviously super unfortunate. I think I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna spin a little bit. It's obviously super easy to get the destruction 3. I kind of want a destruction 4. It is a 0.3% chance. However, we did get that on one of my Luffy's, and he is absolutely insane. It's a 15% increase, which is honestly very big difference, honestly. There we go, a 0.3. That's absolutely sick. Obviously not the 0.1, but the 0.3 is very nice. Glad we got lucky there, boys. And then we can go to area, I believe, 4. And then we can go over here to the forge. All right, there we go. Go over here to the forge. Let's increase this. We have 130 of these, so not that much to work with. But if we can get lucky enough to get an A, that would be very cool. If, oh, there we go. We got an A. So we have, wait, just go through here. We have good traits on all of them. S, A, B. I'll try and go for an A on this one as well. Obviously not as important. I mean, this one is actually just a better accessory overall. So it would be super nice to get an A on this one, but a B is also acceptable. But to be honest, a B to an A is a very big increase because it's a 30% increase. So it's basically double what a B does. So it is honestly very nice to get if we can get it. But we only do have 80 left. The only way to get these, I believe, is from doing that summer raid. But that summer raid isn't going to be here for long. And it's also just kind of annoying. You have to manually do it. You can't just sit there and AFK, because once you fail, it puts you back in the lobby and you have to walk back in either way. So that's obviously very annoying. But if we get a B one more time, we'll just keep it for now. We'll obviously have to change it sometime, but not right now. Let's also go to B, and then let's go over here and auto open and fuse our guy up. Alright guys, also, we do have, let's check our, not our achievements, our stats. So, our highest DPS is actually 2.75 billion, which is a lot better than what it was. So let's go into here, let's put a damage potion on whenever we need to, and check our new highest DPS, and then we can end off the video there, and we can wait for update 2, I guess, because this is the summer event. I don't think it's like super crazy. I do like the summer event. I wish they did give you a little bit more XP, because you're gonna have to grind this a long time in order to max out. The ancients are, I'm assuming, from the summer pass as well. So are the accessories and relics. The donation system is whatever. The relic forge system is cool, and then that is about all they really added, to be honest. But let's sit here and then see what our highest DPS is. We also still need to go to the raids and do all of these. We also need to go back to trials and do these as well, because we are missing a whole bunch of stuff from trials and, I mean, raids as well. But let's see how high our DPS will go. Okay guys, well, I also want to say sorry because I did actually have an intro, but it got messed up because my power shut off, so the clips didn't actually save. But it's whatever. So my stats right now are looking at 3.81 billion, way better than it was before. So actually not too bad at all. Now if we go back to the lobby really fast, we can actually go over here and basically everything that I didn't show in the beginning, it's basically just this. They added a summer pass. It's okay. Nothing too crazy. It does give you some golden loot boxes. The accessories and relics are obviously very good. It gives you one of each or two of each if you have premium, and a I guess two ascended units or whatever they're called. So that is very, very, very nice. And then there's literally just the summer tower. So I mean, that's all pretty decent stuff. Oh, that's cool. But over here, the leaderboards for content creators, people are 130 billion, brother. I mean, hey, I'm just up here, 46. Awesome. Now, I do, wish I could get something a little bit better, because I only have 500 trait shards, and I still don't have the secret trait. So that would be obviously very, very good. Hopefully, next video I can maybe get some more secrets and a bunch of other stuff like that. Maybe a better passive or trait on my secret units, or if I can just get a bunch of traits, maybe I roll on the shiny Roger. But we will just have to see. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please do like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!